Okay, time for another mission. Oh. We have a fairly decent location here. At least we can resupply our helicopter here, but that's about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are a few transport submarines. Yeah, we're never going to destroy this. We'll just have to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Getting cover. You're just going to die if you stay out there.
The area of low pressure will diminish, bringing a slight improvement in weather conditions. The snowfalls will become lighter, but it will remain cold and terrain conditions are unlikely to improve.
Okay. I don't really know what to do with these units. I will try to reach the aircraft carrier. This location is all nice, but it's within range of enemy artillery, so even if we stay out here, we'll just die. I should have just left with the battleship too. A radar plane! Here, I need to see... From the looks of this is a deep harbor, so we can replenish our units through that. We can build radar vehicles and heavy tanks, heavy artillery, and the air systems. We have quite a good selection of units this time. I'm pulling back with the mobile bunker because I don't want to get it harmed, and it has a minimum firing range anyway, so we do need some kind of distance to the target. Sort of same with the mobile and the air missile launcher, it will just get destroyed if we stay here. Might get destroyed anyway, but... I prefer to let our ally be the one that gets pummeled here to crap. Ooh, and we have a buggy. We arm it. Don't have a repair train. So, do we have any rearm ability? No, this is the only thing we have. Yeah, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Oh, we do have a supply train. No, it's a supply train. It's a... It's actually a transport train. It's a supply train. It makes no sense. It doesn't supply anyone with anything. Transports units. We might be, with at least with another, another gas and munitions transport. Only have one, so if anything happens, we're capable of supporting our troops anymore. So that's bad. And that's an immediate problem. And I will say that points for something better. We have quite a good coastal defense system. I will put a lot of units inside the transport trains, much as we can fit in them. I'm not quite sure what are the places we need to put our unit. I mean, should we retain some units here? There are reasons for it. I guess we will, at least the static defenses, a few trolls maybe. Why can't I see here? That's something like that. It's just a little bit of a hill there. I'm always a bit paranoid about this. It's always could be enemies hiding in those shadows. There's dark green collide with the blue. Well, we knew that. He's here. I have a couple of attack helicopters. Oh shit, I didn't even see what we need to do in this mission. Sort of important, isn't it?
Lark Aurelis has evaded you and is once more at liberty. Despite your temporary successes, he and his expeditionary forces have managed to force their way back to the front at Col Lords. Your troops must occupy Lourdes Airport in the south. This is an important strategic goal for us and is essential if we are to advance further. Under no circumstances must you allow your own headquarters in Col Lords to fall into enemy hands.
Capture an airfield. We don't actually have an air headquarters, so it has to be Col Lords. Allied occupied structure cannot fall into enemy hands. There's no reason to go for the island here though. I'm assuming that the fortified area protects the airfield. fairly well protected, so what could possibly threaten it? A tanker plane. No, we have two tanker planes. Okay, we can stay in the air as long as we want. Major decision we need to make is, do we go after the green too or not? To some extent I don't think we have a choice, we have to neutralize at least its forces, but there's no need to make a landing here. And it's a heavily fortified position anyway, so if we do that we need to move on the other side here, right at the edge. And we have no idea what the enemy can throw our way. We need the radar plane. Yeah, that's the one. Spread around a bit. You need to die. It's in a too good of a position. It shows our headquarters and our fleet. Two battle submarines should be enough to handle almost anything. As long as we can get our intelligence in place with the scout plane, we should be okay. Could afford to produce something more, do we? I'm not keen on producing that crap. Yeah, I don't want to go with the buggy because I would have to go next to this hex and I can't see what's there. And we already lost quite a lot of buggies early on to a lot of stupid mistakes, so I don't want to lose the only one we have in this mission to a similar mistake. I'll move a little bit closer, so I'm at a better position to attack on the next turn. Ooh, Imperial Kais were slaughtered. We took a few casualties, but overall we did fine. But our ally got absolutely slaughtered. We lost what? Robot and Robot. So still hurt. Ooh, yeah. They're coming at us with force. This defense isn't gonna last long. Trains. They're very dangerous. We need to at least weaken them. chance to get rid of them. I'm really going to take it. There are no good targets to fire. We'll fire at this because this has a chance to attack our mobile bunker. So I want to weaken it. Oh crap. By trying the armor train there, I can certainly stop their movement. I'll have to do that. I'm going to suffer for this, but someone has to go there and stop their momentum. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. You weaken the thing, then it's gonna hurt us. Someone has to do it. Want to leave some proper units here. I don't know what will happen. We could... yeah, we can't get artillery to the front lines very fast, but the samurai... Sure. I don't think we have any, and it's exactly the sturdy type of tank we could use here. That's a good one. Anti-radar vehicle. It's in a very dangerous position now though. Yeah, the pillboxes will certainly all be destroyed. What I'm missing the most here now is radar. We could probably produce more artillery in these too. Rockets artillery. They would be relatively easy to move around. That way we can form a kill zone here. It's a fairly hard piece of terrain to go through even after you destroy the pillboxes. A few narrow points, so much more easier to defend than anything else. I think we might have been a little bit too brave with our Excalibur. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. There's a potential target there. a lot of potential targets, I just can't see any. I'm more of a just checking any obvious submarines here. Don't see any. No, go protect the battleship for God's sakes. There's no long range guns here. Ooh, there was a submarine. Oh, 2 submarines. At least. We can't really attack them. We'll probably survive it though, but I don't want you to get damage. And you are bringing gunships. At least that's good. Good thing I noticed that before I got shot. We're going to have to make a temporary withdrawal with the aircraft carrier. Everything else we can repair. Well, except the aircraft. We're not in striking range. We do have to move a little bit closer with the battle submarines. Otherwise, if they decide to stay in their places, we won't be able to attack them on the next turn in a way. And I'm going to go to this. No. Oh. Okay, let's see how things go. Couple of losses. 3. Problem here is that there are no non-painful losses here anymore. Pillbox, Hunter submarine, patrol boat. Okay. Considering all the options that we have, these are all good losses. A pillbox was a certain loss. Hunter submarine, it's not a bad loss, and a patrol boat certainly not a bad loss. And we lost Hunter submarine, that was the weaker one. Oh, seaplanes incoming. Oh, ho 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 ho. 3 submarines incoming. An entire fleet of ships, aircraft. Ew. We're going to have to pull back for a moment, I think. Hunter. We engage them and start sinking them. We're at the weapon ranges of another fleet of ships. We probably do need to shoot at something though. But we really are gonna get slaughtered by probably a group of seaplanes and but if we don't do anything, we're gonna get slaughtered anyway. So I'm hoping they'll kill the Hydra if they're gonna kill something. No, I'm throwing Hydras away, but it's a lot better option than to lose a battle submarine or something like that, or a cruiser. Oh, pulling back. Altitude bomber. I'll sacrifice these to see how many planes are coming our way. High altitude, as you can see, way below their altitude. Those groups are fairly dangerous, and there's probably a lot of anti-air action here, so we'll lose this high altitude bomber. It's more interesting seeing how bad the situation really is. There's 4 submarines and a fleet of ships coming our way. Yeah, we should definitely pull back. But that's death for our Hunter submarine. It's those airplanes. Well, it might be the end of our Hunter submarine, but if we wait here for a turn, we'll be in a much stronger position. I'll maintain the scalp there though. An aircraft carrier comes to shoot it, we can sink it. And not all of the ships are going to attack us. I think some of them will just start bombarding ground targets. So what I'm hoping is that the current attack force that is potentially threatening us will split apart somehow. And only partially come after us. We need to make some sort of a I hate pulling back like this, but battle submarines are extremely valuable too. I can't just throw them away. We're going to... want to protect the battleship. I'm basically forming a wall of aircraft. Are you carrying something? Yes. You should build the aircraft carrier, but you can act as a wall then. Should I deploy troops here? Oh. Okay, now our heavy hitters are in range. Yeah, and I'm removing some of their aircraft. Ooh, you are about to be destroyed. I don't want to bring too many troops here. We're clearly within the range of some fairly heavy artillery. On the other hand, we had an opportunity to get rid of the unarmored train with almost full experience, so if that gets repaired, it's gonna be endless amount of trouble for us. Same with the you. It's not a huge problem, but no, he's not a problem. I'm trying to prevent their capture units from moving forward. No. Yeah, now he's harmless. Again, another unit that if repaired will have almost no experience. I'll produce another radar. Maybe heavy artillery. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Three losses. And we only we are losing more units than they are at the moment.
I will give you one more chance to take the hand of friendship I offer and call off your unjustified campaign.
There are many ways to make your last journey, as we Kais say. So we always choose the most honorable one. And that is usually not the path of surrender.
Rocket tank, shit. Patrol boat, shit. Destroyer, shit. That was a catastrophe. There's extremely heavy artillery there. Do we want to increase that? Get even more units, or do we want to? I think we'll pull back for a moment. We lack their radar capabilities and they're fortified here, so we'll just lose more if we stay. We would have lost both, that would have been total disaster. Current situation is just bad. Has to have at least one rail artillery, probably gun turrets, normal artillery units, so nothing will survive there. I think the one radar vehicle is enough for now. More artillery might be something in this. We have the Excalibur and 2 mobile bunkers. One one rocket artillery also coming up. So we aren't exactly lacking in that department. What I would like more is, yeah, frontline units that can handle getting hit. So yeah, I guess I'll build more samurai. You got hit bad. At least we survived. One, two, three, four, five, six. They'll destroy the train. I'm not worried about our own units at the moment. We might want to retreat anyway. Listen a little bit. Reducing transport. Yeah, they're going to feed their defenses infinite amount of experience. So they're going to be making our situation much worse than it normally would be. And their seaplanes are much more experienced, so that's why we're suffering casualties against them. I'll try to get experience for the battleships. That's why I'm shooting weaker targets. You transport pieces of crap, go somewhere else. I don't want to mix you up with battle submarines. The situation doesn't just seem to be too bad. We're definitely going to take some serious losses, but I think we'll mostly survive. We might lose aircraft, but that's better than naval units. Always better than naval units. We're so close to the Hunter submarines. Our Zenith might potentially suffer quite a lot of damage. If we go there, we're dead. Anything that goes there's dead. If we wait for the submarines to attack, we have a chance of surviving, at least with some units. Then one of them though. We're gonna have to take some distance to the enemy. I think it's better if you leave the bridge apart. Or can't you go there? Oh, God's sakes. Yeah, it seems the battleship is content at shooting targets here. So at least our plan succeeded. We're going to have to face a lot of naval units, but they're going to be trickling our way instead of hitting us altogether. Yeah, our number of ground forces is still fairly low, so we need those extra samurai tanks to be able to hold our ground. Okay, things are fairly good now. We're causing more kills, deaths than we are receiving. What if we lose? We lost something. A firecraft, the most worthless of all crafts. Yeah, they committed the cruisers to taking it out. Our actual units are in fairly good shape. That is good. It's very good. Don't want to fire yet. I need to know where the... Oh shit! Shit. Yeah. They're attacking the battleship. And you can't attack it. Of course you can't. Are you there? We need to attack some of them with torpedoes, otherwise we lack the firepower to taking them out. Well, the battleship will survive, and that's the important thing. What's your range? 4 on anti-aircraft weaponry. Yeah, we don't even have to move, and the battleship is not a direct threat to our forces at the moment. I do like how the high altitude craft is hugging the sea. And move. Need to get you repaired. One, two, three, four. Might be able to shoot the cruiser without getting butchered, but doesn't look all that good. Think it's the destroyer might be dead from a single shot, so I'm bringing him back. Yeah, if we destroy the cruiser with our aircraft, we would be protected from battleship guns, but not the destroyers. I think it's worth a go. Yeah, good job. No, don't attack. Yeah, I'm blocking the way to the aircraft carrier. So the battleship will either commit to enough that we can destroy it, or it'll stop here and shoot at the ground targets. Yeah. Oh my god. This is good. This is very good. More importantly, now I can see again. No more anti-radar vehicles, at least for the moment. Yeah. Hostile artillery is primary. The hell out. We'll definitely hold the line, that's not a problem. But I think that's the extent of things we should do. There's no real reason for us to try to assault blindly here. We'll just clear out the Julian forces as they come. Maybe we'll even destroy their train tracks. That way they can't rush us with any kind of trains. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's a potential Excalibur that could shoot at us without us knowing. So I think the anti-radar vehicle will keep us safe. It will probably protect everything around it with a fairly high chance. Unless they drive right next to us, I don't think they'll see us. Other option is that they drive a radar vehicle right on top of us, but we should be able to spot that and react to it. We don't need to kill anyone, we need to soften them up. If they don't get any more experience out of this, they'll constantly lose it even if they get repairs. Okay. Pretty much looks like that's it. Also, we have to keep in mind that the enemy might have some systems like the missiles, medium-range missiles somewhere. So, hiding ourselves from the enemy radar is the key to a long and happy life. I'm happy about the munition transport cluster here. If they're going to attack something, they're going to attack the enemy. Yeah, drones aren't causing us casualties. Cyborgs are. I'm guessing the submarines are theirs. So we're still trading casualties quite equally. And that can't continue, we'll lose that trade. Glass to Lark Eurelis.
Julian Commander Eurelis, your caution and your refusal to use supporting troops of my bio-race are scandalous. I shall inform Valaris about this matter. Why don't you return to my people the weapons you confiscated? With our courage, we could soon put an end to this uprising.
Heavy battle robot lost, transport submarine lost. Not too bad, but where the hell did we lose the robot? I don't recall any. Was it in the submarine then? I don't think so. Where the hell was the robot lost? You are still here. Where was it lost? Yeah, I'm gonna save and I'm going to load. I want to see where we lost it. It will give us some sort of a clue. What the enemy can see and what they can't see. Did abort the transport submarine? No, this is the part of the same turn, I guess we already are playing. So the previous turn then. Yeah, it's that. It was annihilated in a turn with no enemies really present. I couldn't have pulled it back really. Maybe I move it here. Yeah, but that does raise a concern. We're clearly within the enemy's line of fire, or within its range, so if we pull back more. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're out of ammo. Please. I won't let you capture it. Even if its bastard produces ammunition struck there, that's good enough. They'll distract the enemy. You need to go there. You need to go there. And they should be dead. Not quite. Four, 3, 2. Please turn back. On spot for the enemy. You have what inside you? Rocket. Yes. At least we might keep one. Yeah, the situation doesn't seem to be terrible. At least now we have a radar and a radar combo here. We do need to start clearing out the hostiles here quite rapidly. I'm still convinced there's a hostile Excalibur there, causing us a lot of trouble. Hopefully the anti-radar vehicle is enough to keep us in the game. If not, we're going to have to retreat properly. Well, I don't know what that means. So submarines. There's a mixture of cyborg and real submarines here. Dive. Very nice. Yeah, the amount of submarines coming our way is really bad. Really goddamn bad. I think they, at least a cyborg, might be even producing them. So we have to get the handle of this situation immediately. See a repair vehicle here, so I'm going to destroy the hostile submarine here. You shoot at some. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good enough. Where are the other submarines there? They're still fairly close. I want to force the battleship away, or basically make it harmless to us. We're pulling back again. We're gonna make sure you're not gonna go anywhere, so that's a good kill for us. Also secures the ally quite significantly. There's no point for him to produce anything as long as that was there. Now he can produce all the munitions transport he can possibly want. Time for you to go. 2 points of health is a bit too low. Can't land anywhere. Well, the helicopters can land, we just need to refuel them, and they can land where? Here. Yeah. Not exactly a good location. Bit out of the way. Yeah, we'll let the computer do what it does, and I think I'll aim there. Cyborgs, how many losses? No losses for us, so we've turned the tables on the heroes now. Our own units are in a fairly good position, while we are in a position to cause significant casualties on them. Some of the units are not attacking, while others are. We do have to. Yeah, we do have to neutralize the cyborg. At least we. Well, we'll see. I'll have to think about it some other time. But at least the moment it seems like the bleeding of units has stopped and we're in a position to not push back yet, to maintain our position, gain kills, drain their resources. So the situation has stabilized. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of defenses here. Yeah, it's still not good. If a single one of these units attacks us, it will be revealed to all their artillery, so we can't let a single heavy tank come near us, otherwise this whole thing could come crumbling down. Yeah. A lot of fighting yet to do.